Hello, I'm Jenny Kovacs. I'm known as the Queen of Being Seen, and I just thought I would do my now second Periscope, just practicing and finding out how to do it properly. So, hopefully, you can see me okay. Forgive the shaky camera, I'm obviously on my mobile. So, I wanted to talk about visibility and being seen, and I very recently did a talk in London, England, and I asked a question of the audience. I asked them what they were scared of, if they liked being seen, what would stop them from being visible. And one of them said something that comes up quite a lot, so I thought I would address it with a periscope. So they talked about fear of being ridiculed or seeming ridiculous to others. So I thought I would just do this very quick periscope. And because I'm new, I can see that I'm getting some hearts and some love. So thank you for whoever's doing that and sharing that. So I haven't quite figured out how to turn my camera around in truth. So I can't read and see who's saying hello. But what I will do is, if you're sending hearts saying hello, please share this periscope after it's finished, and I will also shout you out to say a huge thank you. I'm still new to periscope and getting used to this thing. So you can see I'm doing this with no makeup, my hair's not done, it's not even really brushed. So what is it about visibility that scares people? What is it about visibility that makes people feel fearful or feel ridiculous? So I thought I would speak to this question. If this is you, if you need to maybe public speak, present at work, speak up at a meeting, speak up at your appraisal, speak to people, tell them about your business, talk about what you do, maybe share your products with people, tell them about your book or anything else like that, then you might feel on some level a fear of being ridiculed, a fear of somebody saying that your stuff is rubbish or no good or something else like that. And I want to just pass on just a small visibility tip to help you with this. And knowing me, I'm intended to share one tip, but I'll probably share a few. So first of all, I want to speak to the fear of either being ridiculed or being seen as ridiculous. And what I do want to say about that is, if you have got something in your head that says, if I speak up in this meeting, if I stand and public speak, if I do video or periscope, people will ridicule me and I'll be embarrassed. You've got to think about this one point really deeply. Is it about you or is it about them? If you make it about yourself, you will continue to present or speak up at the meeting or do your video with almost like this internal script here running, and that script will be overtaking what you're actually trying to do. So for example, if I'm doing this periscope and all I've got in my head is, I might look ridiculous, people might look at bits of my hair sticking up, or that I've got a bit of a parting in my fringe, it makes it really hard for me to concentrate on the message that I want to give you. If I'm constantly looking in the mirror while I'm on video or, doing something publicly, it will make it really different and difficult for me to concentrate on the message that I need to share. If you're in a meeting and you've got important information to share, maybe with your peers, maybe with people that are more senior to you, and all you can think about is how nervous you are, it will make you very nervous. So if you're watching this periscope, even if we've never met before, please tap on some hearts or show me some love or do something like that, so I know that my camera hasn't just switched itself off in the middle of my periscope. And if you've ever felt that you're nervous or scared of being ridiculed, there's lots of information that I share freely online, some of which is through here on Twitter, and some of which is actually on YouTube. So I will also post a video up on my YouTube channel. If you go over and subscribe on there, you can have a look at some of the subjects. You can see that I purposely don't do glossy videos. I have created videos in studios before with green screens, with really lovely backgrounds in lovely places. But if I do my videos like that all the time, it doesn't let you know that it's okay to do a periscope or to do a video where you like your hair sticking up or you're not your polished self. Okay, I think it's really important for you to be able to be who you are. So one of the reasons that you might be being scared of being ridiculed or scared of seeming ridiculous is because you're thinking more about you and not about them. So that's one thing. Now, another thing, if you're super nervous and super scared, is just to, and invite you to do this even before you go into that meeting or that presentation or have to speak publicly, just to think of a time when maybe you were laughing hard, you were giggling, your sides were splitting, you were ultra happy, a special occasion, something that you can hold close in your memory. And I want you to just bring it in, like you can see it, smell it and taste it, and give that a little label, and just remember that for any time that you need it. Anytime you're becoming nervous, remember that label. I've known people to write down the name of that label on a post-it note or a sticky note so they can see it as they're presenting. It will remind them to smile, to relax, and to feel really super chilled out. So that's my very short periscope on answering the question that I was asked at a recent speaking gig on the fear of being ridiculed. You can see it's written down on the post-it. And just remember, if you've got a message to share, a product to promote, a service to talk about, a presentation to do, remember that it's all about them. Have that first and foremost in your mind, and you'll find that that will be the thing that will get your message across clearly. It will get the information out, and it won't leave you with any time to feel ridiculous. So I'd love you to try this out and let me know how you get on. If you get stuck, don't worry. Just post a question, tweet me at GiftWish Ltd, and ask a question on there, and I'll be sure to answer it on another periscope or even on a video on my YouTube channel. So if you want to be able to speak, present, share your products, share your services, share that of your company, speak in your appraisal without that kind of fear of being or looking ridiculous, give this tip a try. If there's something else you get stuck on, let me know. So why should you even do this? Because there's nothing worse than having that interaction, having that meeting, saying the thing that you need to say, and then walking away afterwards thinking or wishing that you'd done something different or better or something else. So ultimately it gives you a peace of mind, makes you feel your most confident self, and I'm all for you spreading your ripples far and wide, being seen, being heard, being noticed, and most of all, being remembered for you. That's what's important to me. So for now, bye-bye for now.